so everything's out. Little bait on the spin, medium-sized bait on the 8x80. D-hook is ready to go. Always check your harness fits. Some skinny mate of yours could have borrowed it, doesn't fit, your reel might go off. We use the Black Magic, it's been solid forever. Make sure you check all these with your, make sure you check all these with your 80. See a lot of people adjust these, the rod's up here, and that's what makes you want to fall over. You want the rod pretty flat, like so. And that way, it's flat when it really gives you hell and you've got high drag. You can just keep it flatter. You know, obviously that's going to tip you over more than flat, but when you bend down, you can really get it up there, and then when it pulls weight, you can use your weight against it. We got the tagging pole ready. It's a homemade job, and we tag. Best way to do it is just video the number. That way you don't have to waste time reading it on the shark. Video it and go look back on your footage and see what number tags were. You know what slip it is because each tag weave through the slip, and I work from back to front, so easy to know which one match up which. And then when you filled it out, take a photo of it. Sometimes they get wet in the rain in the back of the ute. So there it is. I just like using a zip tie. Poke it in. Sometimes you've got to use a knife to start it and then rip it out there. One more thing. Tape measure. Ready to go. Everything's ready to go. So I always keep a pair of nibs with me just in case you get a bad hookup. A few complications go wrong. Just snip the hook to save the time, just for backup.
Alright, buddy. Alright. You want your belt?
Yeah. Oh. Look at this. Oh. That's how good that shark was. Oh, you can feel the reel. Well, so that is hot as, hot. And as you can see before, oh, I can't even pull it, man. That is great. The really bad spot about this, it drops off 30 metres into a rock ledge, but it's a fair way out, so that shark obviously knew about it and went straight for it. Good run. A lot of drag on that, that was decent. Oh, I'm absolutely bummed about that. So we'll see what's popped. See if the mono went or the braid. It's only a little bait, so a shark like that would just swallow that bait whole. Anyway, 5 minutes of bait soaking. Good spot. This is a new spot. I knew there'd have to be something here. Took a fair bit of line. So I think what's happened is the braid has hit the rock. You can tell that was a snap how quick it went. There we go. Only had about 50 metres of mono because my reel's pretty full, as you can see. Probably less, probably about 30. He's got another hit, as you can see. That's been clean cut. It's got a little hit, which is weird because this is the bigger bait, you know, 6 kilo tuna, whatever. Normally they come back. So pretty happy with the new spot. A hook up and a hit, 5 minutes, mate. So the worst thing about losing a rig is doing another SG knot. It's so annoying on the beach in the wind. Right, doesn't feel that big. 8 foot, called it for 6. Normally a whaler goes a bit harder than that. That's hard work by yourself, but the little crew did heaps. Camera, de-hooker, tapes, awesome. So all to do now is get another bait out. This is a good spot. Loving it.